knighted by King Robar II.
Arkadiusz Arkadikus Woźniak here. As you can see, I can speak English as well. We are certainly aware how much challenging for you is watching our materials with Polish voiceover and with subtitles in your native languages. So, we decided to make a special video material with English voiceover aimed directly to you, the fans of History of Korinis from abroad and the rest of the world. As usual, we have also prepared for you the captions in several languages. In this material, we are going to answer all important questions about the project, his development, and about us, the Soulfire team, which is working on the history of Korinis. So, stay a while and enjoy watching. Before we'll get to the questions and answers, let us tell you a few important informations. At first, we want to thank you for your support. Besides several tens of thousands followers from Poland, a few thousand people from all over the world are following us on all social media. You also represent about 20% of viewers on our YouTube channel. We are especially grateful because you are in fact following a Polish project which is still ongoing. It shows not only your devotion to the Gothic saga, but it also means that this game is unique and still popular among you even the release date was a long time ago. No matter from which country we are, we all love and glorify that epic German game called Gothic, and this is beautiful. As an additional information, you need to know that Gothic game in Poland was sold in total almost in 1 million of copies, which is incredible. The most numerous group of viewers are of course Germans and Russians, who are to this day gathering on the World of Gothic Deutschland, World of Players Russia and RPG Russia respectively. Next most numerous group are our Serbian and Romanian brothers who are gathered at the World of Gothic Romania. Another huge groups of viewers are Italians, which community is gathering on Gothic Italia. People from Spain and their glorious portal called Gothic Clan España, which was created right after the release of Gothic 1 and on which we can find a lot of people from the South America as well. Next huge group is French, which they were gathering on portal called Gothic Universe France and which is non-existent nowadays. At this point, we want also to thank you because in Poland there was a myth that success of Gothic was minor on the West. Of course it was smaller, however, your presence and interest in that project shows how Gothic even has affected you after all these years, especially people from the Latin languages countries. Our brothers from Hungary, Czech Republic and Slovakia, whose their place is gothic.net website. By contrast, less numerous group of the fans which come from North America and the British Isles gather on worldofgothic.com website. Besides, our project is followed on modb.com by people from countries like Slovenia, Latvia, Morocco, Bulgaria and Colombia. Best regards. Gothic with full native voiceover was released only in countries such as Germany, Poland, Russia and in the English-speaking countries, USA and the United Kingdom. As for the rest of you, we admire that the game you are playing with captions in your languages with English voiceover has brought out so great emotions in you. You are interested in that game to this day. From our point of view, it is incredible. And last but not least, you need to know that you, all fans from abroad, you are for us as important as the fans from Poland. We respect you, appreciate you, and we love this game so much just like you. Are you ready? So, let's begin the Q&A. What is the history of Korinis? The history of Korinis is an independent story, which is a prequel to the Gothic saga. It tells a story which had occurred 11 years before the action from Gothic 1. A plot of the add-on takes place a year before the creation of the Magic Barrier. Publication of the project is planned in two parts, at first on the new island Vaduz, and next on Korinis Island. A new island appears in the add-on because we wanted to show you another part of this glorious kingdom and to show you different metropolis than the city of Korinis. Besides, this additional island will make our story more interesting, so it will give you more fun. It is also characterized by professional voiceover in Polish language, in future also in professional English voiceover acting as well, and unusual attention to details. The History of Korinis is a non-profit project and it will be available for free. What was the idea for dubbing? How did you get the actors for this project? One of the most important things making Gothic unique in Poland was the world-class wonderful dubbing, in which we can find many excellent Polish actors. With the fact that the team leader comes from the well-known family of filmmakers, we managed to arrange a contribution of many movie, theatrical and voiceover actors for free. It means that all the actors and readers help for free, including me. Thanks to the kindness of our friends, we have also a free access to the professional voiceover studios in 3 big cities, in Warsaw, the capital, Łódź and Wrocław. It allowed us to gather a dream team, because we don't need to worry about any casts. We encourage some actors individually, showing them the scale of our project, and to honor them in the series of documental videos. Furthermore, every character from Gothic will be cast by the same actor who dubbed it in Polish version of the game. Why have we started to record right now? The most important reason for which we have started recordings is an age and health state of some actors. Priority is given to those actors who are in the advanced age, those in their 80s and 90s. Besides, priority is also given to the actors who are suffering from serious illnesses. In both cases, there is no way to postpone recordings. Another important reason is the fact that both recording studios and the most of the actors are helping us for free. Therefore, we have to adjust to their free time. Taking additionally into account the scale of the project, it is important to start the recordings as soon as possible, not at the last minute. Furthermore, there is nothing wrong in recording and placing the recordings in the game at the development stage. For example, that was done the same way in all Witcher games. It allows us, the authors, to see our vision in practice in the game, and it also makes a possibility to show you all our effects with full voice and sound effects. For how many years has the project been in development? The project in current shape has been in progress from the late 2015. Its first concept appeared in 2009. At the time it was completely different project, which quality was quite lower than our project nowadays. We are going to prepare a separate video materials about its story in the future. When will the History of Korinis be released? Our add-on is still at the stage of putting all elements together. We are rewriting scripts into game code, placing the characters, items and quests to the finished world and adding the voiceovers instantly on the same stage. Besides, we need to make voiceover for 50 actors, and there is a possibility of increasing that number. The problem is that a big company can rent a recording studio and hire actors for a month. So, for us, it is impossible to estimate one true release date, because nobody can ever make a project on a big scale in a non-profit way. We are tailoring to all who are helping us for free, which we mentioned earlier. We are not going to say any release dates until we are on the final stage of the project. When will English version of the add-on be released, and how many language versions will be also prepared? Due to the fact that we will be performing changes in our project to the end of development, we decided that it will be better to start translation with the release date of the Polish version of the History of Korinis. We estimate that the translation into English language will take us about 3 months. The work on translation will be both fast and professional. Furthermore, we have got a confirmation from the Gothic Italia team that they will take care of the translation into Italian just immediately after the translation into English language. They are experienced in the translation as well, being responsible for the translation of projects such as Community Story Project or the official patch to Gothic 3. our coordinator of the coders department, is proficient in Russian language, so for sure the translation into Russian will move under his leadership. For obvious reasons, we will be trying to get a help in translation of the history of Korinis into German language. Every another language version will be in the hands of fans, their interest and willingness to help. We are also planning to create professional English voiceover acting, because many of our younger actors have great English accent and also a lot of willingness and professionalism to voice over this game. We can confirm 4 language versions at this very moment: English, Italian, Russian and German. How do we know that the barrier was 10 years old? In Gothic Der Comic, as well as in-game manuals associated with one of Gothic games, the age of the barrier appears twice. One states it is 10 years old, other 20. And so, we had to make a choice regarding the true age which would best suit the chronology of the games. In the game itself, the age of the magical barrier doesn't appear. It is only suggested that the barrier is 10 or 20 years old. Furthermore, 20-year-old barrier would cause logical and chronological problems. We will soon prepare a special video regarding the true age of magical barrier. The video will include captions in all the languages to give you the justification for our choice of the 10-year-old barrier. Why don't you make your own game? Part of the people working at our project worked or keep working in the biggest Polish and world companies of computer games, electronic or video industry. We are truly aware how difficult will be a project of our own game, how much financial expenses will it require, and how big will be a possibility of its failure. Therefore, we do not have such ambitions in this matter. Our goal is to honor the climate and the story of the first 2 Gothic games and to give a pleasure for hundreds of thousands of fans in Poland and across the world. We all share a serious approach to the tasks carried out in our team, and above all, a faith in the project and love to the glorious game that Gothic is. Can we support you somehow? All informations and links for the donations can be found in the descriptions of this video. Does Piranha Bytes know about your project? This question appears very often. We can confirm that the official profile of the Piranha Bytes likes our profile on Facebook, so it means that they confirm their interest even through official ways. As an additional point, we want to say that the project do not touch the story and places from Gothic 3, because the whole story of our add-on refers only to the canon of Gothic 1 and Gothic 2. And these were all the answers for your frequently asked questions. If you want to keep up with this wonderful project, we encourage you to subscribe our YouTube channel and observe us at our official social media. We warmly urge you to share in comment sections with your stories and memories about Gothic. We are sure that it will be interesting to all of us, especially Polish fans of Gothic who are not exactly aware of the popularity of Gothic in the world. Please, surprise us! We have also a big request to you. In order to get to more fans of the Gothic game, please inform them about our project in every way in your own countries. Many thanks for Bartosz Biały for preparing English translation of this video material. He is responsible for all the current translations as well. Big thanks for preparing German translation goes to Pierre Hater, who is a big fan of the world of Mertana as we are, and who has been working on Gothic Reloaded mod for many years. The goal of this modification is to enhance video details of Gothic 1 to the possible highest level, keeping a 100% of the original climate of the Mine Valley and the original Gothic from 2001 simultaneously. Our cooperation started back in 2010 when Pierre shared his remodeled, detailed model of the old camp with us. The project is currently in the final stages of the development. Its demo, which includes a playable first chapter, can be downloaded from the official website. Privately, Pierre works as a professional coder. Effects of the works of his team are just awesome. We warmly encourage you to check their project and to thank you, Pierre, for all. Best regards to all Germans.
Ich habe dir ein Angebot zu machen. Dieser Brief muss den Führer der Feuermagier erreichen.
Du verschwendest deine Zeit.
Deine Belohnung könntest du selbst wählen. Man wird dir alles geben, was du verlangst.
Vielen Dank. However, the greatest thanks belong here to Tomasz Rutkowski, who translated the entire transcription of the Polish language directly into German. Another thanks for the Russian translation goes to Dmitry Kovchenko, who was responsible for the old translation of the video about Gothic sequel. Equally, also, great thanks to Konstantin Tyson Kulichiev, who has translated transcription directly from Polish language to Russian. By the way, we invite all fans to observe our profile. Спасибо, Дмитрий. Слава России!
У короля не было выбора. Ему было нужно железо. Год за годом королевство давало каторжанам все, что они требовали.
Huge thanks to the team of Gothic Italia for Italian translation. Guys are making a great job under the leadership of Leonardo. As we had mentioned before, they are responsible for the translation of the project such as Community Story Project, Quest Pack or Content Mod into Italian language. They are also responsible for the translation of our all video materials and also the history of Korinis in the future. Besides, they are probably bigger fans of Gothic than we are. The proof of this is the fact that they even translated the documental movie about Andrzej Tomecki, who was associated with Polish version of the game. Dark, our team leader, visits Italia many times per year, so he invites you for a beer next time. Grazie ragazzi e viva l'Italia! We owe much for Darko Sawyer for Serbian translation. Darko is a gifted graphic designer who worked on the textures to gigantic Community Story project for Gothic 3 many years ago. With his translation, our video can be watched not only by Serbs, but also by all citizens from the former Republic of Yugoslavia, Slovenians, Croats and Bosnians. Chwala Darko! Pozdrav celoj Serbii! Our big thanks goes to Filip Tony Skate Richer for Czech translation, who is also a moderator on gotich.net. Děkuji a pozdravím všem cechům. Many thanks for Josif Alexandru and Mikrea Enake for Romanian translation, who is also the author of English translation of the project called Intrusion. Mulțumesc cant sisa intampine intreaga Romania. For Spanish translation, special thanks goes to Carlos Fernandez, who is also a moderator on Lord Saradox streams. ¡Viva España!
En el nombre del rey Robert II, portador del cetro de Varán, sentencio a este recluso a... ¡Alto!
Thanks to all these gailies for Latvian translation. Dievs Sveti Latvio. Best regards from Arkadiusz Woźniak and the History of Korinis team. May Inos always watch over you.